Good morning to all. Let us consider aromatic electrophilic substitution today. Now, when we consider benzene ring, it is a source of pi electrons. So, to study aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction, let us consider the simplest example, benzene. As it is the source of pi electrons, it can easily be attacked by electrophiles. Now let us see what are electrophiles. They are nothing but atom or group of atoms carrying positive charge. So any positively charged atom or group can attack the benzene so that it can give rise to a number of products. Now when we consider the common electrophilic substitution reactions, they are nothing but nitration, sulfonation, halogenation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation. Now when we consider nitration, here the NO2 plus ion is substituted for the hydrogen as H plus in benzene. Now when we consider benzene, around each carbon there is one hydrogen, and that hydrogen can be removed as H plus proton. So in all these electrophilic substitution reactions, the H plus is substituted by the incoming electrophile. In the case of nitration, the electrophile is NO2 plus. In the case of sulfonation, the electrophile is SO3. In the case of halogenation, X plus is the electrophile. In Friedel-Crafts alkylation, R plus is the electrophile. And in acylation, RCO plus is the electrophile. Now when we consider all these aromatic compounds, most of the compounds give electrophilic substitution reaction. So the reaction is generally known as aromatic electrophilic substitution reactions. Now let us consider the general mechanism of electrophilic substitution reaction. Now it proceeds via bimolecular mechanism through the intermediate sigma complex formation. Now let us see how it is by bimolecular mechanism. Now when we consider the formation of the intermediate sigma complex, that is the slow rate determining step. Now in this formation, both the substrate as well as the electrophile is involved. Since it is the slow rate determining step, the concentration of the substrate as well as the concentration of the electrophile must be included to determine the rate of the reaction. So when we consider the sigma complex formation, actually the sigma complex exhibits resonance. All the resonating structures combined together only represented in the form of sigma complex. For example, when we consider benzene, now this is the source of pi electrons. Now out of the 3 pi bonds, 1 pi bond can be shifted on a particular carbon so that this carbon becomes electron rich and this carbon becomes electron deficient. So the incoming electrophile, here the electrophile is nothing but Y plus, can attack this carbon because this carbon is the source of electron, and this step is the slow step, it is the rate determining step, and it gives rise to this resonating structure. So when Y plus attacks this carbon, the Y is added here and this carbon becomes positively charged, and we have already one hydrogen, so that hydrogen is represented here. Now it has 2 more pi bonds, so 2 more resonating structures are possible. So when this pi bond is shifted over here, the positive charge will be coming over this carbon. Now when next resonating structure when we consider, the bond is shifted here so that the positive charge comes over here. So this is the structure that is formed between two resonating structures. We have represented by a double-headed atom. Since we have the possibility of shifting one more pi bond, when that is shifted here, the positive charge will go over here, so that when we consider that structure, so this will be represented like this. From this, when we remove the hydrogen as H plus and the bond is shifted, the original structure will be obtained. Now, all these resonating structures together are only represented in the form of the sigma complex. All these three are equivalent and you will be getting the sigma complex. Here the positive charge at each carbon atom is represented at the center, and the pi bond, since it is distributed throughout, it is a delocalized pi electron that is represented like this. So all these three are equivalent to the sigma complex. And the next step, the hydrogen is removed as proton. So this hydrogen should be removed as proton. So here what we seen already, that only. So this bond will be shifted here, so that the product will be formed. And when we consider this step is the first step, and to remove the proton, a base is used, so that the final product is obtained. Now let us consider the general mechanism of electrophilic substitution again. It is a bimolecular mechanism. So here the slow step, rate determining step, the concentration of benzene as well as the concentration of electrophile should be taken into account. So due to this only we are considering this as bimolecular through the formation of the intermediate sigma complex. So this is the slow rate determining step which leads to the formation of the sigma complex. This sigma complex is resonance stabilized, so it exhibits resonance. And when we consider the last step, the hydrogen should be removed as H plus by a base, so that final product is obtained. Now when we consider first the nitration process, let us consider the mechanism of nitration and the example as nitration of benzene. Now here when we compare it with the second slide, in the second slide we have seen that the electrophile is represented as Y. In nitration, the Y should be substituted as NO2. So let us see how this NO2 is formed. Now when we consider this reaction, benzene reacts with nitric acid to form nitrobenzene in presence of catalyst sulfuric acid. Now actually when we consider the nitric acid, it is a slow reaction. To fast up that only the sulfuric acid is added, so it acts as a catalyst. We know the function of the catalyst which will speed up the reaction. And this reaction is an example for finding out aromatic character in the analysis of organic compound. Usually to find out whether the given compound is aromatic or not, first in the test tube, mixture of nitric acid, sulfuric acid is shaken, mixed well. To that the given compound, a little bit of it is added and it should be heated on a water bath for 5 to 10 minutes. Then pour that hot solution into the beaker containing water, and if the solution turns yellow color or if yellow precipitate is formed, then we will say that the given compound is aromatic. If it does not turn yellow color or yellow precipitate, in that case the compound given is aliphatic. Now when we consider here, the step 1 is always the formation of electrophile. Actually it involves 3 steps when we consider the mechanism. Step 1 is the formation of the electrophile. Step 2 is the attack of the electrophile on benzene ring. Step 3 is the formation of the product. So when we consider the step 1, formation of electrophile, let us see how this is formed. When nitric acid combines with sulfuric acid, NO2 plus nitronium ion, this is the electrophile that is formed, and this is the base that is liberated, and this is the hydronium ion. Now second step, the nitronium ion attacks the benzene ring. So that is sigma complex is formed, which is resonance stabilized. So it is the source of pi electrons. The bond is shifted on this carbon, so that what happens means when NO2 plus attacks, it will be attacking this carbon, so that this carbon will become positively charged. And this is the slow step, so it is a bimolecular mechanism, because the rate of the reaction when you consider depends on the concentration of benzene as well as the nitronium ion, which leads to the sigma complex formation. And first step is the formation of one of the resonating structures. Now all these are hypothetical only, so imagination way. So this might have taken place, that might have taken place, like that. All these are imaginary steps only. And when we consider, so this bond is shifted, so NO2 plus is attached on that, and this carbon becomes electron deficient, so positive charges. By positive charge it is shown. So we have two more pi bonds. When we shift to one of the pi bonds like this, then we will be getting the next structure. So when this pi bond is shifted, here the positive charge present on this carbon will now come on this carbon, and when we shift this also, we will be getting this particular structure in which the positive charge is present on this carbon. These three all together is equivalent to this sigma complex. So this is the sigma complex, and the positive charge on each carbon is put at the center and the pi electrons is expressed like this. The next step, the proton is removed by the base that is already present. So this is the hydrogen. When it is removed as H plus, that is called a proton from the sigma complex, and this step is the fast step. So the base is nothing but HSO4 minus, which is present here, takes up this H plus and gets converted into sulfuric acid back, and the product nitrobenzene is formed. Now let us consider the mechanism of nitration again. When we consider the nitration of benzene, we have to, when we compare with the second slide, the Y is nothing but NO2 here, and the overall reaction is when benzene reacts with nitric acid in presence of sulfuric acid, nitrobenzene is formed. And when we consider the formation of the electrophile first step, it is nothing but the formation of the nitronium ion. Nitric acid combined with sulfuric acid to form nitronium ion, H3O plus and HSO4 minus. This is found to be a reversible step. And when we consider the attack of the electrophile nitronium ion on benzene, the pi bond is shifted like this, so that HNO2 is formed, and this step is the slow step. Here two molecules are involved, one is nothing but benzene, the other one is nothing but the electrophile. So rate of the reaction depends on the concentration of both benzene as well as the electrophile, and it gives rise to three resonating structures like this. When we shift the pi bonds, at last this is equivalent to the formation of the sigma complex. And from the sigma complex, when a hydrogen is removed as proton in presence of a base, and it is the fast step, the product nitrobenzene is obtained. Now when we consider the kinetics of nitration, there is no appreciable change in the rate when the hydrogen atom is replaced by deuterium, and at the same time the fission of the CH or CD bond is not involved in the rate determining step, where CD represents deuterium, bond between deuterium. For this we have to go for the previous slide. Now in this slide, when the CH bond, this one, when hydrogen is substituted by its isotope deuterium having heavier mass when compared to hydrogen, the rate of the reaction does not change appreciably. That is the first point. Second point, in the complex formation, sigma complex formation, when hydrogen is substituted by deuterium, the fission of the bond does not take place. That means the bond does not break. So So that shows that the rate of the reaction depends on the concentration of benzene as well as the concentration of hydronium ion. So the rate determining step is the formation of the sigma complex, that is confirmed. Now let us consider the mechanism of halogenation. First we shall see what is meant by halogens. Halogens are the seventh group element in the periodic table, which are generally represented by the symbol X. And the elements belonging to halogen family is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. Now out of these all elements, we will consider here the example as chlorine, that is chlorination of benzene. In general we say it as halogenation of benzene. When we consider the particular halogen, we have to name it using that particular halogen. For example, if we take chlorine, means it is chlorination of benzene. Now let us see the overall reaction. When benzene reacts with the chlorine in presence of FeCl3 catalyst, chlorobenzene is formed. And step 1 is now always the formation of the electrophile, nothing but chloronium ion. Here the catalyst FeCl3 polarizes the chlorine molecule and generates electrophile. For example, chlorine, when we consider, it is covalent in nature, non-polar, and so here the polarity can be induced by this FeCl3 catalyst. Now polarizing means creating the charge, opposite charges, plus and minus. So since it is a covalent bond, creation of the charge is very difficult. So using FeCl3, charge is created. So it splits up as Cl plus and Cl minus. The Cl minus is taken up by this FeCl3. So it becomes FeCl4 minus. Then one chlorine becomes Cl plus, that is nothing but the chloronium ion. Now in second step, when the chloronium ion attacks the benzene ring, the intermediate complex, nothing but the sigma complex, is formed, and that is found to be resonance stabilized. So here when we shift one of the pi bonds on this carbon, it becomes rich in electron. This will be attacked by Cl plus, and this is the slow step, which is the rate determining step. And here when we consider it, the carbon which becomes negative gets Cl, and which becomes positive is represented like this. Now we have two more pi bonds as usual. One of it can be shifted so that you will be getting the next resonating structure like this. And here again this pi bond can be shifted. So when it is shifted, automatically the positive charge will come on this particular carbon, and to get the structure back, original structure back, when we remove H as H plus and the bond is shifted, we will be getting the original structure. So only 3 resonating structures are possible, and this is equivalent to the sigma complex. So the positive charge is represented at the center, this represents the pi electron flow. When we consider the step 3, again the sigma complex releases the proton in presence of the base. So here what happens means this hydrogen is removed as H plus. When it combines with the FeCl4 minus, what happens means this H plus combines with one of the Cl present here, gets converted to HCl, and FeCl3 is formed. So again this step is the fast step. So when we consider here, the removed H plus combines with one of the Cl, so that HCl and FeCl3 is formed, and the final product will be chlorobenzene. And next, when we consider the mechanism of sulfonation, here we shall consider the example as sulfonation of benzene. Now when we consider the reaction, benzene reacts with sulfonic acid to give benzene sulfonic acid. The hydrogen present on one of the carbon is removed as H plus, and when it combines with SO3 group, it is called SO3H. This SO3H group is called the sulfonic acid group. Now the first step is formation of the electrophile SO3. Here one specific thing that should be noted is that it does not carry positive charge. So it is the main thing. As usual for electrophile, we put the positive charge. Like that we cannot put the positive charge here. It is a neutral molecule, but it is electron deficient. That is why it is acting as the electrophile. When we consider this reaction, sulfuric acid gives sulfur trioxide H3O plus and HSO4 minus, and it is a reversible reaction. Now when we consider the sulfur trioxide, the sulfur atom is highly electron deficient. Let us see how it is. Now when we consider the oxygen atom, though they both belong to 6th group, first element is oxygen, second element is sulfur, on moving down the group, the electronegativity decreases. So sulfur will carry positive charge, oxygen will carry negative charge. The electrons of sulfur is attracted towards oxygen, each of the oxygen, but there is only one sulfur. But each one is attracting the electron towards itself and gets a small negative. Del represents small negative charges. So the sulfur becomes highly electron deficient. So when it attacks the molecule, this is the sulfur trioxide structure. One of the bond is shifted here, so that sulfur will get positive charge, oxygen will get negative charge. So it is represented as SO3 minus. S plus O3 minus, so either we can represent or SO3 minus. So when it goes and attacks the benzene ring, this S plus C is only joined to the carbon atom. So let us consider this in step 2. So when the electrophile attacks the benzene ring, now what happens here means the S plus O3 minus only attacks. So when this is attached, here we are representing it as a neutral molecule, but the neutral molecule has this structure. So only S plus will go and attack. So S is joined here because this carbon has the rich negative charge. So S plus is attached here, so it will be represented as SO3 minus. So here we should be very careful. Then positive charge. Then remaining thing will be the same. Out of the 2 pi bonds, one should be shifted here, so that the positive charge will be shifted on the carbon, and to get the next structure it will be shifted like this. So you will be getting the positive charge on this carbon, and when this bond is shifted here, hydrogen can be removed as H plus. So the whole thing is equivalent to the sigma complex formation. In all these cases, SO3 should be represented as SO3 minus. So in step 3, when we consider the sigma complex, it releases the proton in presence of the base, and it gives rise to benzene sulfonic acid. So in this step HSO4 minus, what happens means the hydrogen is removed as H plus, so SO3 minus is attached. So to neutralize that charge, it from hydronium ion H3O plus, it takes up the hydrogen, gets converted to SO3H group. This is nothing but benzene sulfonic acid. SO3H is nothing but the sulfonic acid group. Now when we consider here, this reaction is found to be reversible. In all other cases, the reaction is found to be irreversible. Here, when we consider this step, this is reversible, this is reversible, this is reversible. Reversible means what? A backward reaction can take place. That is, it is undergoes desulfonation in presence of steam, give rise to benzene back. So we should be very careful. Out of all the 5 reactions, nitration, halogenation, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation, sulfonation alone is reversible, but all other cases are found to be irreversible. Similarly, here the electrophile is neutral, but it is attached here as SO3 minus according to this, because when one bond is shifted here, only sulfur carries positive charge. So with that positive charge, when it attacks here, it should be substituted as SO3 minus only in all these cases. So suddenly it does not take up the proton from here. The proton is given to the base as usual. Then it reacts with the solvent. H3O plus is nothing but water with the H plus. From the solvent it takes up the H plus, so that becomes sulfonic acid group. So it is benzene sulfonic acid. Now when we consider the kinetics of sulfonation, there is an appreciable change in the rate, that is the rate of the reaction is slowed down, decreased when hydrogen is substituted by deuterium. Hence the release of proton from the sigma complex is involved in the rate determining step. So let us consider for this the previous one. So here when hydrogen is replaced by deuterium, the rate of the reaction is found to be slowed down. At the same time, the breaking of hydrogen H plus is also involved in the rate determining step. So in previous cases we saw that only this is involved, but here this step is also involved. So let us consider the differences between nitration and sulfonation. Now let us consider the first, the reaction NO2 plus attacks benzene ring, slow reaction, and the sigma complex I have mentioned here, and here the hydrogen is removed as H plus. So NO2 is formed, the HSO4 minus takes up this H plus, gets converted to sulfuric acid. This step is found to be fast step. But here when you consider this step is found to be reversible. Here as usual sigma complex is formed, and here when you consider the hydrogen as removal of H plus taken up by HSO4 minus, so this is also involved in the rate determining step. Then SO3 minus is attached. From this H plus from this is combining with this, so that gives rise to SO3H. So benzene sulfonic acid is formed. So let us consider the other points. So everything is coming in the equation itself. So this is irreversible, this is reversible. Here the rate determining step, the formation of the sigma complex. Here release of proton from the sigma complex is involved in the rate determining step. Slow step, the fission of CH or CMD bond is not involved in the rate determining step, but there is an appreciable change in the rate, that the reaction is slowed down. This reaction is slowed down when the hydrogen atom is replaced by deuterium. So these are the differences between nitration and sulfonation. Now let us consider the mechanism of Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. Now acylation, I have told you already, RCO is called acyl group. At the same time, for R, if you substitute methyl group, you will get rid of CH3CO. In that case, it is acetyl group. So acylation means substituting RCO. Acetylation means substituting CH3CO. Now let us consider the acylation of benzene as an example. Now when we consider the reaction, benzene reacts with acyl chloride, presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride to give acyl benzene. So RCO plus. So C is only carrying positive charge, so that only should be attached benzene ring. R should not be attached. Since carbon is carrying positive charge, only carbon should be attached to the benzene ring. Again, when we consider the formation of the electrophile first, here what happens means the RCOCl, the aluminum chloride is the catalyst that takes up the Cl, giving rise to acylium ion. This is called acyl group, so acylium ion. Then you will get AlCl4 minus. Second step, when we consider the RCO plus attacks the benzene ring and the intermediate sigma complex is formed, and this is resonance stabilized. As usual, pi bond is shifted, this is rich in electron center, so that RCO plus can attack this, and this is the slow step, and here the resonating structures are formed. So the first resonating structure, since it becomes electron rich, this will become electron deficient, so that will carry positive charge. Then this bond is shifted here, so that it will give you next structure. Between the two structures we have to represent it by double headed arrow. So this bond is shifted like this. So when we consider here this structure, you will be getting again this bond can be shifted, so that positive charge will come over here, and next this bond can be shifted, so that H can be removed as H plus. So all these resonating structures are equivalent to this sigma complex structure. So this sigma complex is formed. And step 3 as usual is the release of proton by the sigma complex that takes place in presence of the base. So when you consider here, this is the first step, and here the hydrogen is removed as H plus. When this combines with AlCl4 minus, H plus and one of the Cl combines to give HCl and AlCl3, and the product acyl benzene. The product acyl benzene is formed. Now let us consider the mechanism of Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Alkylation means introducing alkyl group. Here the electrophile is R plus. So generally we call it as alkylation of benzene. Now when we consider the reaction, the benzene ring, when RCl reacts, alkyl chloride, in presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride as a catalyst, one of the hydrogen is substituted by R group. So H plus electrophile is substituted by R plus another electrophile, and the product is nothing but alkyl benzene. Now the step 1 is the formation of R plus. Now when you consider here, when RCl combines with the AlCl3, it polarizes and it forms a bond like this. That is, the bond between these two is little bit away from this chlorine. So this R plus carries small positive charge. Since it is starting leaving from R, Cl will carry small negative charge, which will be taking the electron of R also. That is why it is getting small negative charge. Now in the next step, what happens means the benzene ring is attacked by this complex pair. When you consider here, when it is shifted like this, it is getting clear. So this will go and attack it. So R group is attached at the same time, the positive charge will be created here. So this bond is shifted like this. So you will be getting the 3 resonating structures as usual, and this is equivalent to the sigma complex structure of this. So here it is getting cleared, then R plus will go and attack here, then positive charge will be produced here. Then next step is the release of proton from the sigma complex, and it is taken up by the base AlCl4 minus. So the hydrogen is removed as H plus. So from the sigma complex, when H plus is removed, it is the first step by AlCl4 minus. So that you will be getting alkyl benzene. And next one is let us recall all the reactions. Now when we consider nitration, the reagent is nothing but concentrated nitric acid. The catalyst is nothing but sulfuric acid here. So then the electrophile is NO2 plus. It is an irreversible reaction and the product is nitrobenzene. In the case of sulfonation, sulfuric acid is the reagent. No catalyst is used, but the electrophile is sulfur trioxide. It is the reversible reaction and the product is benzene sulfonic acid. When we consider halogenation and especially chlorination, chlorine is the reagent and the catalyst is FeCl3 and the electrophile formed here is chloronium ion. Reaction is irreversible and the product is chlorobenzene. Next, when we consider alkylation, alkyl chloride is the reagent and the catalyst is aluminum chloride and the electrophile is R plus, that is alkyl carbonium ion, and alkyl benzene is the product. When we consider acylation, RCOCl, acyl chloride is the reagent, again anhydrous aluminum chloride is the catalyst and the electrophile is nothing but RCO plus. And the reaction is irreversible and the product is found to be acyl benzene. Thank you.